One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Aztec head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the move from inside is, and now the hit knocks it loose. Well, that could have been disastrous. Able to recover it and retain possession on the opening kickoff. The Aztecs offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a crease to the left. Defense all over him.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Just feeds the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. So the Texas State Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep. Because
trying to rumble in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. The play fake. He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's complete. Pulled to the ground.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Fires to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the punt high into the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun, it's Edwards. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Graves. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll give it to him again. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Second down to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who's says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Rush right in his face. Makes a man miss. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He'll set up to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give. Got a little space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right?
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, San Diego State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got... Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got an alley. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the missed connection on third down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fights off a defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
But we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe...
Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Got him on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Aztecs call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. First play of this drive. Trying to beat the D deep. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. They're all over him. Got his man on the right. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. The Aztecs will punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. And the Aztecs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Aztecs head coach at the half. Their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Still looking. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
He makes a catch. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. They'll try to power it in. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back.
Turning on the Jets. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for the edge. Touchdown, Aztecs! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and
it's 4th and goal and it's go time, I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
They'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick give. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. With the catch, it's Ali. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll move the tight end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Hall.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
The throw to the outside is complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Caught on the RPO. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Selling the fake. Left side, it's Mosley. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Aztecs have this offense rolling. From the gun, and he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out wide left, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. With this one, they can vault into the lead. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Pulls it, fired complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Edwards. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Getting late, Pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last two plays.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Making the adjustment. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And the try is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And that may have been this team's last chance to tie this game. You're trailing with under a minute to go. You just got to give your kicker an opportunity. He tried his best, but unable to convert on that field.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Working the ground game. Runs through the tackle. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
fake and wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way. He's run out of bounds, and that's going to do it. The defense coming up large and putting a wrap on this one. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar, the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to freshman wide receiver out of Miami,
go! Down, ready. Where did he go? Down, ready. Blue 22, blue, go! Ready, ready. Jack, 22, 90 mounted. 22, go, go! Here we go, ready. All right, 36, 92, Bobcats. Go, go! Ready, go, go! Ready? Hey, move! Where did he go? Down, ready? One, go, go! Down, ready? Ready, go! Down, ready? Ready, go! Ready, ready? Ready, go! Here we go, ready? Where did he go? Ready? Walk, go! Ready? Ready? Go, go! Down, ready? Go, go! Down, ready? Go, go! Down, ready? Jet! Where did he go? Ready, ready? Go, go! Here we go, ready? Hey! 62-24, oh! 62-24, oh! Ready, go! Ready! Jack! 54-92, waggle! 54-92, waggle! Hydro, hydro! Ready, go! Ready! Ready, go! Down, ready! Where did he go? Down, ready! Go! Down, ready! Go, go! Ready, ready? One, go, go! Here we go, ready? 1852, soldier, go, go! Ready? Where did he go? Ready? Go, go! Down, ready? 153, ready, go! Down, ready? Hey, 80-22, ISO! Ready, go! Down, ready? Ready, go! Ready, ready? Where did he go?
Down, ready, go, go!